All right, what's up, everybody? Ryan here with Trade Travel Invest, about 6 a.m. my time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. It is August 16th, and we're going to go ahead and get started for this morning. First thing we want to do is go over to forexfactory.com and just check to see if there's any major news going on. As Dennis just mentioned, that we do have some major global news going on in Afghanistan, and what was the other news that you were telling me about, Dennis?
The bad earthquake in Haiti.
Oh yeah, gotcha. So there's an earthquake in Haiti as well. So that could be possibly causing some effect on our markets. We're not seeing anything that's showing up on Forex Factory specifically, but knowing that that type of large global impact is probably going to have some sort of effect on the markets as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at our currency pairs and see how the markets are moving. And we'll take a look to see if we can get some possible trades in. But knowing, keeping that in mind, we'll be a little bit cautious about what setups we do. Actually, Australian dollar CHF looks pretty good on the 5-minute chart overall. Actually, we're on a really nice downtrend on this one. So if you guys want to pull up odd CHF, we have potential puts coming up on this one. Our 5-minute chart is going downwards. So potential puts. Let's go to our 1-minute chart, check that out. 1-minute chart just made a major dive to the downside. So we are definitely seeing some larger spike movements here. We can take a look further at our 5-second chart. And our 5-second chart is also dropping off that middle Bollinger Band right now. So I think we can actually have our 30-second expiration ready on odd CHF, and we can have a potential setup coming up here. Overall, our 1 minute is definitely on a huge drop. 5-minute chart, same thing, on a huge drop. And my 5-second chart just made some good resistance off of that middle Bollinger Band and continuing to drop to the downside. We've had a lot of really large rallies to the downside and these very small pullback up. So I think that we're going to continue rallying down here. So I think we'll have a 30-second put opportunity very soon. So let's have odd CHF pulled up and ready. And I'm going to be entering a 30-second put very, very soon here. So if we get one more pull up would be great, but I'll probably be entering very soon. All right, I'm gonna enter one put right now. I did one 30-second put on odd CHF. We got this pull up towards our middle Bollinger Band. And we're starting to get these little doji candles kind of resisting off of that general area. So I hope we're going to continue to see this drop to the downside now. So I got one entry in. We always want to start off our session with doing one trade at a time. And then if we need to increase our trades on the next setup, we will do that. So this one made a small breakthrough of our middle Bollinger Band. Let's take a look at our 1 minute. 1 minute's kind of hesitating a little bit, possibly going to make a small recovery pullback upwards. So we lost our first trade. I'm probably going to be getting 2 calls in next. So off of this middle band, looks like it's resisting it right now. I'm going to go 2 calls right now. So I did 2 30-second calls on odd CHF on this one because we broke above my middle Bollinger Band. So I'm going to see if we can continue to see this push to the upside, and then we'll have 2 wins, which will wipe away our 1 loss and put us 1 trade into profit. So we're starting to see that resistance. Let's get 1 more push up into profit for us. We just barely lost that one. And I'm going to go 30-second puts now. So I just did a couple 30-second puts on this one because it looks like it's still resisting at that middle band. And we already know that the 5-minute and 1 minute have been on a larger downtrend. So let's get 1 more drop. There's our drop into profit right now. See this keep on pushing down, and we'll have 6 wins in the bag right here. So let's see, we got some of our entries sitting on break even, and the rest of them are winning. So we cleared most of those entries, and 2 of them tied. So let's see what we got there. 1, 2, 3, 4 wins, 2 of them tied, and we have 3 losses. So we got 4 wins and 3 losses, putting us 1 trade into profit now. So put a 1 in the chat if you guys cleared that setup right there, and we're able to wipe away those 3 losses that we had started off with. And it looks like our trend is reversing back to the upside now. Our 5-minute chart is trending above my middle Bollinger Band. 5-minute chart has been on a large drop though. And 1 minute looks like we're actually starting to make a small exhaustion pullback upwards. So it looks like our 1 minute is making a small pull upwards. I think we're going to be able to get some calls in on this one. So now that we're in profit, we're going to do 1 trade at a time again. And I'll be looking for a 30-second call next on odd CHF very soon here. All right, I'm gonna go one call right now. I just entered one call on odd CHF and we instantly jumped into profit. So like I said, making sure you guys are doing money management. 1% is the max amount that should be in your trade amount box here. That, and we should be doing only one trade at a time unless we need to recover a loss. And then I'm gonna go 2 more calls right now. Well, actually, we ended up breaking even on that trade, so I only technically needed to do one, but I ended up getting 2 calls in because I thought this one might have lost because it looked like it spiked us out at the last second. I actually ended up tying that one, so we didn't win or lose it. But I got 2 calls in here to hopefully continue to see this rally to the upside, and then we'll get another win in the bag. So there we go, it's starting to push up. All right, not quite. So we got spiked out on that one. Our 1 minute looks like we're going to keep on dropping. So now we're just going to switch back to doing puts. So get ready on odd CHF. Since I lost 2 on that last one, I'll be doing at least 3 entries on this next one, and I'll be looking for 30-second puts off of this middle Bollinger Band. So hopefully you get one more pull upwards. I'm going to enter one right here. All right, I'm going to go the rest of them right here. So I got 3 puts in total at the middle Bollinger Band. Now let's see this resistance off of this band and drop into profits for us. We might move on to a different currency pair after this one because it seems like this one's kind of just consolidating, shooting back and forth in this general area. So let's take a look here. Yeah, 5 minutes looks like we got room to drop. 1 minute looks like we're starting to consolidate. We're kind of flip-flopping back and forth here. So let's move on to a different pair, see what other setups we have. Euro CHF, huge downtrend on the 1 minute chart. Same thing on the 5 minute chart, huge downtrend. And it looks like our 5-second chart is just straight consolidating though. We're just straight moving sideways on this one. Potential call there because it's at the middle band, possibly going to resist off of it. But we've had breakthroughs left and right, so I'm not going to take anything on that. So there's that resistance off of that band right now. But it's consolidating too much, so I'm not really interested in that. 5 minute chart on Euro US dollar. Really nice downtrend overall. We are getting a doji candle right now, so possible resistance. 1 minute chart, same thing. We're basically just consolidating at that middle Bollinger Band once again. I think that we'll probably get a breakout to the upside because it seems like it's kind of just pushing sideways on this band right here and doesn't want to drop further to the downside. We had a previous downtrend, and now it's kind of consolidating at this area, so it's probably going to make a breakout up soon. Our 5-second chart is below the band, so we can't really take anything on this yet. 5 minutes going down for the most part. Yeah, so this one's just consolidating, not really anything on that either. Australian dollar CAD, 5 minute is pushing upwards, but we're currently hitting the middle Bollinger Band right now, so probably going to see resistance off of there. See the drop to the downside any second now. Our 1 minute chart is above the middle band, has been pushing up for a while. We're already at the outside band, so we're probably going to get that drop down soon. And actually right now on OddCAD, it just went below my, I'm going to go 30-second puts right now. So I just did a couple 30-second puts on OddCAD. My entries got kind of spread out on that one. I ended up getting 5 entries in total, but they're a little bit spread out on this one. Most of my entries are at the middle band area. And then one of them lagged and got a little bit lower down there. But currently sitting on profit on all of our positions now. And there we go. There's a nice drop in profit, $189 payouts. And the bag is secured. So there's 5 wins right there to cover. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I had 5 losses. I ended up covering those with 5 wins. But it gets back into some late profits. Now we're going to go back to doing 1 trade at a time. Let's see what it looks like. We're going to have more puts coming up. Yeah, so we're going to keep on looking for puts on OddCAD. Let's have our 30-second expiration ready. And we're going to ride this wave down. Well, it's woke up to some awesome gains on Shiba today. Did 14% overnight. My portfolio grew a couple $100 in my sleep. All right, so get ready. We're about to have a put coming up here. I'm actually gonna enter one right now. I did 1 30-second put on OddCAD. And I'm gonna do a second one right here. So I have 2 puts in total on OddCAD. I got one right above my middle band and one just barely below it. So let's see this resistance off our middle band and drop into profits for us. I think we're gonna get the drop any second now. There we go. One more drop and get that bottom one too. Did we get the bottom? Oh, we just barely missed the bottom one. So we barely missed the bottom one. We got the top one though. So basically it was a break-even trade because if you win one and lose one, then technically I profited $17, but I lost 20. So it was like a $2.20 loss. But we're gonna look for another put and get ready because it's pulling up right now. I'm gonna go one put right now. I did 1 30-second put on OddCAD. So let's see where we're at right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses, and let me wait for this one to close. There's another win right there. And that puts that nine losses in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're 11 and 9 right now. 11 wins, 9 losses. I'm gonna go one more put right now. I did another 30-second put on OddCAD. We're just gonna slow and steady keep stacking up these profits. I'm gonna go 2 more puts right now. Well, I got my 2 puts in, but they got in late. Either way, they dropped into profit. We won the top entry as well. I thought the top entry might have lost because it looked like it spiked us out again last second, but ended up getting 2 more entries in, which dropped into profit once again. So we'll take that. Let's go. Let's go. So we just put ourselves at 12 wins and 9 losses, and then this will put us at 13, 14 wins and 9 losses. Beautiful. 5-minute chart is dropping. Nice doji candle off of that middle band. 1-minute chart is breaking through the middle band to the downside. This is all looking good for puts. We're going to keep on looking for puts on this one. So get ready on OddCAD. So we're going to continue the drop very soon here. I'm going to enter one put right now. These entries are lagging like crazy. It took like 4 seconds for that entry to go in. So I got 1 30-second put in right now on OddCAD. And we're currently sitting right at our entry. And I'm gonna go 2 more puts right now. So I got 2 more puts above my middle Bollinger Band up here. Looks like our bottom entry might possibly lose. See if we get that drop in a profit right now for us. So we just barely lost that bottom entry, but we got 2 entries up here that are sitting in profit right now. So 14 and 10, or I think, or what? No, we were 16. I don't remember. I think it was 16 wins. I'll have to go back and count again. This is another 2 right here. I think that puts us at 18 and 10, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so yeah, we're 16 and 10 right now. Get a couple more wins in and we'll get out of here. 1-minute chart is still dropping. 5-minute chart, same thing. Still looking like a good drop coming up. So we're going to keep on taking puts on this one. So get ready. It's starting to pull up. possible entry coming up. I'm gonna go one put right now. I did one put entry on OddCAD so far. A lot of the time when price pulls up, it won't pull all the way to the middle band. Sometimes it gets really close to it and then drops off of there. So that's why I entered right there. And I'll go two more puts, actually a couple more puts right now. I just did a couple more 30-second puts at the top of this candle, hoping that we're going to get the correction move back down into profits for us. And it looks like that's what we're getting right now. Let's go. Let's get that bottom one too. Let's spike into that bottom profit. Let's go. Let's go. Did we get that? Oh, we just barely missed that bottom one. I thought we cleared the bottom one too, but I just missed it by a hair. But we got all of our top entries sitting in profit right now. And we're about to get this last bag and be out because I don't like the way the markets are spiking around right now. So let's go. We just cleared that last one, putting us past our goal on that point, I believe. So let's see, we were at 16 and 10. Then we put us at 16 and 11, 17, 18, 19, 20 wins and 11 losses. So technically we're 9 wins more than losses, but based on how the markets are starting to push around and jump around like crazy right now, I think that it might be best if we dip out of the markets and we'll take our 9 wins more than losses rather than 10 this morning. Well, how did you guys do? Did you guys make some money on today's session? Is everybody in profit? And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hey, Ron, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So on this particular pair, we were on it for a little while, and as it was coming up to the middle band, it was spiking above it, and it does that a handful of times.
Like back here?
Would you? Yeah. So whenever you're seeing that, would you change your tactics a little bit instead of entering right at the middle band? Just wait until it breaks just above it.
Yep, 100%. So what you want to do is you want to zoom out and you want to see what has the market been doing. So like, what has it recently been doing? Has it been ranging between the outside bands or has it been respecting the middle band a lot? And if it's been ranging between the outside bands, then you're more likely to be taking trades that are just barely above the middle band or like kind of like getting closer to that upper band on trades like this right back here, where you can continue that downtrend to the downside bit. A lot of the time, like when you identify that it's been making those small breakouts and it continues, then you can just basically predict what trend it's going to be based on what it's been doing in the past few minutes there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thanks.
Yep. Yeah, so definitely you just have to adjust as the markets are moving differently, and that's why it's very important. That's why me personally, I think that like I know a lot of people trade with robots or whatever, the AI and stuff like that, and that's where that stuff fails because they can't make adjustments. They're set to specific parameters, and us as humans, we can look at the markets and adjust based on what we're seeing in the market and different changes and news and stuff like that that's going on. So I personally will never be a fan of the whole AI trading, but maybe if it majorly improves, but I've never seen an AI that actually consistently works and profits for my people, so I won't ever do that. I would much rather just teach and trade live with you guys and be able to have you guys learn how to do this your own. That way you guys can pull money off these markets whenever. Let's see what we did. $136 profit today. So not too bad. 20 minutes into the session, 136 profit. We did 31 trades. So not too bad. Got right to it. Any other questions? Nice way to start off the week. And we have just some Australian dollar news going on later tonight. Nothing really major going on news-wise there. And tomorrow morning, we have a bunch of US dollar news happening at 6:30. So make sure you guys are on time for tomorrow morning session because we're going to trade for that first 20 minutes of the session and we'll be done by 6:30. So keep that in mind. Make sure you guys are on time. Nice job, Scott. Killed it with a $2,048 day. Love to hear that. Yeah, so any other questions, let me know. Hopefully you guys made some money. Hopefully you guys are making some progress most of all and kind of learning the strategy. And also I have TTI Academy 1.0 coming out very, very soon for you guys. I'm super excited about that. I got the website up and running and currently like I'm basically almost ready to start recording the new videos. So there was a lot of work on the back end and it's almost ready for you guys where you guys are going to have your own like membership back office on tradetravelinvest.com and be able to access my TTI Academy recordings and all the recorded sessions and all that stuff. I'm going to be uploading that all to a website. That way it's going to be all in one general spot instead of on private YouTube video links. So it's going to be a lot more professional. Super excited and pumped about that. Actually, I'll give you guys a little preview. So this is what I've been working on right here. So I've been working on for the past few months. This is a brand new website that I had to just rebuild the whole entire thing. And then you guys are going to have a member login here. That way you guys can, this is the homepage that everybody will see. And then once you guys log in, there'll be certain other tabs that you can see afterwards. But this is the new homepage. Turned out awesome. Super pumped about it. And then once you log in, then it's going to bring you to your TTI Academy back office here, which is pretty awesome. The course is going to be right here. It's going to be a step-by-step training course. And right now I plugged in the old videos. But this is what it's going to basically look like. There's going to be an introduction, onboarding process of like what apps and everything you need to download. Welcome to the TTI and all that stuff. Anything that you maybe need to know, I'll probably make a video going over the Discord channel. And then this is going to be the course itself, where there's going to be a video followed by a little quiz right after it, a video followed by a little quiz right after it. And it's going to go through that whole process where you guys are going to actually be able to watch the video, take a small quiz. You have to pass the quiz in order to move on to the next video. And then at the end of it, you guys will get a certificate for completing the course. But yeah, it's coming along awesome. So I've been working on this like nonstop, and it's a lot of work to rebuild the brand new website. But because I got every single tab, I had to redo everything. So it's been a ton of work doing this, but I'm super excited because now I just have to plug in the new videos. But this is kind of like how it's going to look, which is going to be really cool. And you can mark as complete, move on to the next video. And then also there's going to be like little links below here to make it super easy and straightforward. So like I'll be like in lesson 1, you're going to need to download Zoom app, and then you can go down here and click the green button and it's going to bring you to download Zoom right here. Super easy. So I'm making everything like straightforward. Process is going to be much easier and more professional. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, that'll be it for now, guys. That'll be a little preview for you guys. Keep in mind that I'll keep working on that in the back end and hopefully have this course out for you guys within the next 30 days. I hope to have it out within the next 30 days for you guys. So that'll be it for now, guys. Anybody have any questions? And if anybody has any suggestions on material they want to see on the new course, feel free to reach out to me and let me know about that as well. And I'll be happy to keep that in mind or consider adding other videos or content to the course as well. If you guys are ever confused about anything, let me know. And if you guys are confused about anything and want to set up a one-on-one meeting, make sure you guys are taking advantage of that as well by going to the Discord channel here, the free one-on-one meetings, and then just go to my website here to set up a meeting. But yeah, that'll be it for this morning. I'll see you guys tonight for some more trades. Everybody have a blessed and beautiful day, and I'll see you guys later.